Welcome back to Click Talk. It's our last chapter on AEC Pain Points. We're going to talk about just general IT controls. Again, you're aware of these issues. You're used to dealing with them and sort of just being a headache. And the idea in all these videos are all these things that are just headaches. Let us help you relieve these headaches. Let us take that burden off you. So these are just general IT controls. And one of the things that we see a lot in these environments is a very fluid workforce. In construction, as you were saying, onboarding frequently, onboarding on a tight deadline. And so it's hard to keep up. It's hard to get people the right access they need so they can start day one, hit the ground running. And so usually it's a slow process. What's some of the ways we can help with the general IT workflow in terms of like onboarding?
Yeah, so, we're very familiar with the dynamic nature of construction. You'll have a project, you'll bring on 20, 30 people, that project ends, and then they're going to offboard. So we know how to, get the account set up quickly, get them their passwords, get them logged onto their laptops, get their email, Outlook, everything set up, get it on their phones or mobile devices. And then when the project comes off, we offboard those users like we talked about before, unlicense them, return, make sure we get their equipment back, make sure we remove any sort of company data off their mobile devices. So we are very familiar with this quick turnaround. A lot of times, you'll have somebody where an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before the day starts, they're like, hey, Avi's onboarding, we need to get him set up. And, our team is able to, react very quickly, get that user set up, get the device configured, and have them out in the field so they can start working right away.
And then when it's dynamic and fluid and you're bringing people on quickly, a lot of times there's a lot of kind of basic IT issues that they're maybe not familiar with in your environment. There's the security concerns like MFA and password resets, but then there's kind of greater concerns like accessing files. What's our approach to just providing support to those new users and even existing users?
Yeah, we have our help desk ready to help. We understand there's varying degrees of tech savviness. We help plenty of construction people in the field who are maybe not very tech savvy versus, somebody who's doing Revit or some, very high level thing. But they still need some general IT support because, maybe their password's not working or maybe they need help setting up their MFA, something they're not really used to doing on a regular basis.
Okay. Yeah. So again, you're familiar with that. It kind of is a pain point. It's a headache. And it's something we're very familiar with, actually. It's like we're really in shape to respond quickly to onboarding, to just password resets or general support issues you have throughout the day. As we are very familiar with, it is not limited to the 8 hours, 9 to 5 that we work. We're in California. Projects are spread out, and it's a 24/7 life cycle for these projects. What's our approach? Is at 5 o'clock, is it just good luck? Or how are we dealing with requests that come in at 8 p.m. or 2 in the morning?
Right. So at RightClick, we are staffed 24/7. We help our customers. We have a customer with outsourced in Vietnam. So we get calls, from Vietnam. We understand when you're trying to deliver a project to a customer, you're not ending at 5. Maybe you're working till 10 p.m. at night. So we help, customers here at 10. And, there's always things we're doing, maybe there's some sort of alert or something like that that's going to stop you from working. We're handling those issues kind of behind the scenes as well. So at RightClick, we're here to provide a comprehensive, we adapt to the way you work as opposed to you adapting to our hours and staff.
Yeah, we've done this for 30 years. We have experience in a lot of verticals. In particular, we've worked with AEC. We have a bunch of AEC clients. We will adapt, but we'll also be very familiar with your pain point.